Hello guys and gals, me Alex, and welcome to a scam video that I am, let me tell you, this is kind of prior to what I was already talking about to a previous video I made recently. Essentially, the whole concept of it is that there are scam emails out there. I've done this in the past, especially. There are emails out there that are claiming to say, hey, your account has been, hijacked or locked, or somebody tried to access it. And I want to show you a few, mostly just 3 emails that I have on hand personally that end up going straight to my spam folder, but in reality, never really accessed my account in the first place. Now, I will be blurring out the IP addresses. My email that is also included into it, I'm just going to blur those out just for safety's sake, and I will be blurring out the actual, the URL, the sender's link, the person that's been emailing me, essentially. I'm going to blur all of that out just for legality and safety's sake, just to avoid any, huge issues going on. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we're going to go off here and take a look at the first email that I have going on here. Now, if we can look here closely, obviously we're in my spam folder for the most part, but here's something that comes up real interesting. It comes up as unusual activity. Someone recently used wrong password to try to sign in to your Google account. Now, okay, look, I'm no English major, and I'm sure as hell not a grammar Nazi in the process of that, but we prevented the sign-in attempt. In this case, please review the details of the sign-in attempt. Monday at 8:30 a.m., somewhere in the UTC, with the IP address, a non-existent one at that. Note! If you do not reply to this message to explain us about this unusual activity, our records indicate that your account was suspended. Try to reply us ASAP. Oh, God, for fucking crying out loud. Ladies and gentlemen, so, as I've talked about in the previous past, to look for these scams, how you know that they're fake? Well, for starters, we can, let's get our fucking English in place, alright? Look, I'm not the best when it comes to spelling either all the time. Maybe sometimes I stumble over my words, but for fucking crying out loud, try to reply us ASAP! Like, come on, if you're gonna make a legitimate, actual looking, fake email activity user, where the fuck this nonsense is, at least have the audacity to use Google Translate, or at least use spell fucking check to see where your grammar is. I mean, for fuck's sake, Grammarly is for free. There's a reason for that. But the point being is, you can clearly see, because obviously none of the fucking sentences make sense. And here's a second step for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. You see, if you look in the top corner where it says the security alert, or the leading address of where these fuckers come from, it's quite interesting, honestly, because it's a non-working email. I've looked this email up. This is a non-working email. There is no responding to it, essentially. What they want you to do is, essentially to click in here, go to your actual, go to their open link here, and sign in from there and reset your password and so on and so forth, so they have access to it. And knowing most of these emails, are all just it's all phishing based. So we already took a look at the cancerous spelling on that one. Let's go to the next one here, which is sending this message to confirm that your Google account will be removed. And my email right there. In fact, this did not respect our terms of use, and no measures have been taken. If there is an error, hit reply and let us know. Which is weird, because this is also an not working fucking link, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what does this all come down to? It's all looking for phishing information. They're going to ask you, it's like, oh, so what would you like to change your password to? What would you do this? What would you do that? Look, the only way you're going to get these things to actually work, or if in any case of the matter, if you're going to end up changing any of your account information, go to the legitimate site. Literally go on another tab, literally type in www.google.com or gmail.com, click on the first fucking link that you see there, and what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to take you to Google's actual Gmail, or go to Yahoo, wherever the hell that your emails may be. Go to their legitimate site. 99, let me rephrase that. I bet my testicles, my left fucking testicle, that the actual website is going to bring you up to your actual leading email. That's how that concept works, ladies and gentlemen. I know, fucking mind-blowing, am I right? But hey, some people out there, they will fall for this sort of stuff, and you can't blame them because they don't know better, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, that's why we got Google here to filter out all the bullshit shenanigans, and it's kind of nice to at least know they can at least catch this horseshit in the process of all of it. And yes, this will be this email will be harmed in the making of dumping so far down the fucking trash can that you won't even be able to find it after that. Okay, so we have another one claiming unusual activity. Someone recently used wrong password. You couldn't even just put a one letter in there, man. It's just about you recently used a wrong password. No. Use wrong password. Used wrong passwords to try to sign in your Google account. We prevented the sign-in attempt in this case, please review the details in the sign-in attempt. Coming in from this so on and so forth person. Note, if you do not reply to the messages to explain us about the unusual activity, our records indicate your account will be suspended. Last time I checked, this email came in 4 days ago. Account hasn't been suspended, and last time I checked, I'm just gonna throw down the depths upon hell. So what does this really mean, ladies and gentlemen? Well, aside from, destroying the living shit out of those, that email, what can I tell you guys? Learn to fucking spell, scammers. I mean, what more can I fucking tell you? I mean, no, this isn't advice for this. The advice I'm supposed to be giving is to individuals out there that come across this. What's the best thing I could tell you? Go to the actual website. Change your account information from the legitimate website. Any links that they offer you in here is definitely something you should not click on. Now, some of you might be wondering, "Oh, Alex, you don't see a URL. You're just shitting on Google for trying to protect you." You see, ladies and gentlemen, if Google was protecting me, I would have had a two-factor authentication sent over to my phone, because that's how you access all my accounts. And if anybody that tries to attempt to do that, you're not getting very far without my fucking phone. Much less, I even have a secondary phone designed for two-factor authentications. So, get your hands on this one. You ain't getting very fucking far with all my accounts because I have them all locked down to that sense. But what makes everything about this whole situation even better, now, if this was a legitimate company, Google would have gone out of their way personally to send me an actual email. The thing that bypasses their filter that could separate the difference between scam/spam emails and legitimate emails that you get from actual people. You see, Google wouldn't go out of their way to just spam their own emails. The thing is, even if it was Google's opportunity, if Google was to place their stuff in spam folders, it all would have came down to me having to physically tell Google, hey, this, for instance, I owned a Pixel 2 back in the day. I used to get nonstop promotional emails from Google about, hey, look at the new Pixel Buds, new this from Pixel or Google in general. Thing is, you're going to come across those things regardless, but Google would have at least sent me a direct email towards it. What happened here? This is a non-working email coming from a unknown source. So what does this all sum up? One, this is not even a real email address for the most part. You can't return an email to it, and if anything, it's a junker email. It's just looking for a quick phishing scam, essentially. So never respond back to these things, ladies and gentlemen. And if you do want to toy around with these kind of individuals, and you do plan to, I do not recommend doing so. Why? Because they'll constantly send you more emails. It's like when you answer a phone call and it's a scam. They know you'll always answer the phone, so the less you answer them or you just don't pick up on them, they kind of consider you a dead number, or they don't find you usable in a sense. That's kind of like what these scams are at the end of the day. What you could really do, and personally, if you want to get a quick zoom up on this, you see this this beautiful button here. It says delete forever. Fucking delete that, ladies and gentlemen. That's where that's my tip of the fucking day for you. What am I gonna tell you? Don't fall for these scams. They're all in the same department. All they want you to do is just end up they just want you to give up some information, give you your social security, your credit card number, so on and so forth, and you just give up information so they can either phish you, scam you, or even give you a call and threaten you, essentially. To scare tactics at the end of the day. Now, have I gone over, I feel like have I gone over the explanation point? A little bit, but hey, I just want to look out for you guys out there. Look, scams are all over the goddamn place. It doesn't get any easier, and it's sadly all everywhere that we go, unfortunately. But ladies and gentlemen, stay safe out there. This isn't just the only emails that I've gotten. There are a lot of other ones with promotional offers, which in the next video we will be talking mostly about sponsorship-based scams. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it off here. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Dislike it if you disliked it. Let me know what you guys, if you guys have come across any of these emails and what you have done to prevent yourselves from carrying on. And if you have any advice to give in the comment section below, please do so. We're always here to open the doors to more opportunities. Things that, obviously I can't explain everything off the top of my head, but there are other alternatives out there to semi-protect yourself against these sort of issues. So yes, please, you're always more than welcome to leave that in the comment section below. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, for the millionth fucking time, I'm going to end it off here. Like, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, dislike it if you dislike it. Ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, browse the web safely, be smart, don't be dumb, don't sign up for every and anything that you see yourselves on, or don't believe everything you see on the internet, because the internet's a wonderful goddamn place at the end of the day. See you all in the next one. Stay safe and take care.